Hello everybody, and welcome back to another episode of The Road to Diamond on Colonist.io 1v1. On today's board, we have a position where the ore is in two primary spots. The brick might be a little bit challenging to come by, and so will the wheat. So what I actually kind of like to do here is I'm thinking of taking this 6, 9, 10 with the wood, and then potentially trying to get this 4 right 11 spot or the 4, 11. So let's take this spot and point up. Our opponent has left, but I assume that they'll be back because the game did just start. Now, something really interesting is at the time of recording, there are 11 days left in the season before the season's up. So if we don't reach Diamond in time, we will have to figure it out on our own later. Now, our opponent goes for a very strong ore wheat sheep setup. So what I'm going to have to do here is I am probably going to have to play the 8, 4, 11 in point right, and that gives us some pretty strong development. I do need to probably try and stop them and race them to this ore port, so I'm going to go up. Because if they get this ore port to 6, 4, I think we're actually going to be in a lot of trouble. And it might be a little bit of a slow setup for us to get started, but I think just practically speaking, it's the reasonable choice. Now we're looking for a 10. 10 rolls. In our opponent's cities already. And so what I could do here is I could place this down. I could also try and get up here for more brick. I'm going to pass once, because I want to see what we can get. Now, they are just getting a ton of sheep, and there is this sheep port up here. Now, this does beg the question. I could take this, which would then, we could port down. I think I'm going to take this for now. I do have the ore port. I'm going to pass. There's a 3. A little bit unfortunate that the 8 gets blocked, but that is A-okay. If a 10 rolls, we're going to see the 6, 10, 9, but this rolls instead. I think what I'm going to have to do here is let's block the 9 wheat. And we're getting up there in cards. 7 comes out. Opponent gets an ore. Oh, and the 8 block. Man, we really need a 10 roll, don't we? Trying to get anything here. Our opponent has both cities up. Let's block the 6 ore for now. We do steal an ore. I'm going to place a road. And we still just can't get a 6. Or, sorry, a 10. So let's dev once. We get a knight. 7 comes out. We'll play that again. Put it back on them. And I'm kind of at a loss. I don't know what to do. I'm going to pass. The 10 is due. The 10 has not hit in a long time. There's a 3. I can port these down, but I don't think that's great. I don't think that's ideal. So maybe I place these 2 roads down and try and get onto the 3. Can we finally get a 10 roll? We'll block the 6. They certainly have a knight. There's a 10. All right, let's go ahead. We're going to fall way behind in the dev game. So I'm going to pass. I'm looking for a city before I start deving. And that should actually help a lot. So I'm going to say this up. 7 comes out. They block our 6. There's a 10. Can we get a 6? Oh, sorry. 6 is blocked. And an early 7 is not what we were looking for there. I think I actually don't ever want to get rid of the wheat here. So I'm going to get rid of the wood. Let's block the 6. And we'll pass. So our opponent has 6 devs. Let's secure this spot so we can't get plowed. How many times is that 3 going to roll? This is crazy. So they get their 2 settle spots. And I just don't have anything yet. I could place a settle here, gets us more wheat, gives us a little bit more sheep. But with this 6 being blocked, we can't do anything. Okay, not terrible. 7 comes out. At least the 6 is going to get unblocked, but they could aggro knight and put it back. We're going to block their 6 for now, and I assume it's coming back. There it is. And that knight is certainly doing some moving. All right, now here, I think we dev once, we get a yop. Let's dev again, we get a knight. That should at least keep us open for a little bit. And Road Builder gives them potential connect. So I do need to start placing some roads before long. And what I could do here is I could yop for a brick and a wheat. Oh, I can't yet. All right. Let's place 1 so we don't 7 out. So if I take a wheat, maybe at this point I take a wheat and an ore. I road, settle, and then I'm looking for a 10 to give us a city. Nine rolls. There's the 10. Do they have a mono that they're going to use? They certainly do. They take the wood. And we got to be getting close to a game. I think I need more sheep. Oh man, that 4 is crazy. That's probably a city for the win. The ore port's not going to do anything. I just don't have anything to do here. I guess I have to pass. Another 10. Are they going to mono the wheat? We barely survive. Now they do have road for the take. So I think I'm going to place 2 roads myself. And here I go down for a very expensive dev card just to kind of clear my hand. And I'd be shocked if we're not just completely about to lose on the next turn. I need 1 more wood for a road settle. But that's probably game. They're pulling for that last one. They have to have just everything in hand right now. So, what do I do here? I have 1 settle left. I have 10 points. For me to have any chance, I probably need to get to this 3 for 1. Because I don't see much other option here. The brick port might be good. So our opponent is so kind in the chat, so we're going to go ahead and let them know. If you have comments for how I could have played this one differently, definitely let me know down in the comments. If you enjoyed the video, hit the like button, and then finally subscribe to the channel, and that just lets me know that you enjoy the content and you're looking for more of it. So on that note, I will go ahead and see you guys on the next day.